Alright, what's up guys? We are back and today I'm going to be doing the ultimate Realm intro video. And yeah, as you can see, we got a big nice thing I'll get to in just a sec. Yeah, but let's get to it. I'm going to change myself to spectator mode just this once. This is a fully survival world. And anyways, let's get to it. So this entire area here is the world government. So this is basically the area where we all chill and make like server laws and make sure nobody's basically exploiting or griefing or doing all that stuff. So yeah, this is actually, I'll take you guys here first. So basically we have this entire little country area. This entire island over here is basically world government land owned by nobody. And yeah, we got a little harbor over here. We have a little what's it called, farm over here. We got a little Nautilus right there, the little harbor, and that goes out there. But yeah, this got exploded by a creeper. It's all messed up. But yeah, we got a little a huge ravine that we developed the interior of, and the dragon egg. We got the situation. It's basically a giant map that I'm still working on, but as you can see, this island, this is where we are. This island is basically all government territory, and we'll get to the rest in a second. But yeah, yes, my older cousin actually built this. I helped a little bit, but it's basically a giant mining town looking feels it. A creeper exploded here too. I gotta fix that. But yeah, we each got some of the original players, such as myself. You have a bunch of suites designated to ourselves, and yeah, but that's mainly that. We have a little wall over here, but then we have this gigantic building. This is the world government, basically, I'd say Supreme Court, if you will. And basically inside here, any one of the players can put a grievance or a case or something. If they're gonna charge someone or sue someone, I guess they can place it there. And we have all sorts of like prosecution room, defense room. It's like this is an actual legal system we have going over here. But yeah, we have some holding cells, some other stuff, and a security office inside there. And that brings us up to the top of this building, which we have a huge area for. This is basically where you put all of your belongings before you enter the giant courtroom. Got a little judge's quarter in here. Nothing much, but this is the courtroom. So basically, if someone gets in trouble or something, we do it the democratic way and we talk it out. But yeah, you'll see us doing some of talk about some cases later, but yeah, this is where we get stuff done. So let me get out of here. So yeah, that's this nice area. We got a little clock tower thing. We got a little attic here too. What does that say? All right, but yeah, that's the ravine also right there. But yeah, this is the world government in a quick nutshell. Got a little ravine ruin nether portal over there. And as we follow this road right here, this brings us to our first nation, and this is actually my nation. And yeah, that's our little flag here too. But this is Champion City, all right, for the champions. I couldn't think of someone else, but some other names, but yeah, we have a little. So this is the capital of the country. We have like little skyscrapers. We have this little house, got some farm stuff, got a little horsey. This is being currently built. We have a national armory in here. Nice. Got some stuff right here in case I have to call in. I'm actually the ruler of this country too. But yeah, my cousin, I'll put his channel also in the description below. His channel name is Realmmaster X. He actually is a governor of this city over here. And this is known as Oroville. I don't know why he named it that, but got a lot of aura. This is actually, my mom actually plays. I wouldn't say she's the best, but she's getting there. As you can see, got the basic wooden house, got some farmland, stuff like that. But back to the capital, we have a little fortress. One of my brothers also is a resident of my country, and he lives in this nice little house. So yeah, yeah, and then we have our own little local legislative area. We have a little constitution, our little court right here, but that's basically it. This is essentially the White House, or government building for my country. It's pretty simple, but it was the first building I built here. We have an underground base, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, that brings us to our next. And I'm very passionate about these things. These little we have a 2x2 opening doors. I would click that lever and that would actually open, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just passionate about those doors for some reason. Yeah, we got some lava stuff here. This road brings us to one of our newest projects that is currently under construction. It looks kind of bland right now, but this is currently in the works. It's a giant stadium, and we will be hosting a bunch of I don't know, PvP duels, all sorts of stuff in here that I might put on my shorts. But yes, nice little thing. There's actually a carpet, a whole design under this carpet, but my cousin wanted to save that for another day to reveal after the completion of the stadium. But yeah, all right, now we also got a little train that goes directly through this mountain. And as we go over here, as I said earlier, this is Auraville. And yeah, we have stadium here. This is the local watchtower and Auraville government building. We have conduit here, a little fishing area, not too much over here. Then as we enter the main town, we have a little, I forget what that's going to be. We have a textile building in here. We have we also have an underground base, I think, right under here. Yeah, this is his little underground base, my cousin's, and we have some other stuff. We have a little like restaurant store thing for food. We have a bunch of other buildings. We have this giant longhouse looking building right here with all sorts of stuff: toolsmith, blacksmith, armory, brewery in here, and every single one of these little shops has a little storage area here. But that's basically the quick gist of that. And we have a little library in here. I'm going to put a bunch of enchantment books and what's not in there. Yeah, and this is basically the little town square we got going around here. We have a little lumber building for all the wood. We got a little agricultural department, local agricultural building right there. We have some automatic farms, automatic wool farms for every color of sheep here. Some other automatic farms, livestock. In our country, even though we don't all, but most of the players in our country have elytra. We've used that mainly, but we also got horses stationed at different posts all over the country, so it's almost like Pony Express but people can travel quicker. But yeah, and this is we got a little bridge here. We got also another what's it called, port here, and but over here we got the bridge. This is the mansion that my cousin actually built me, but it is not finished. But I don't know, it'll get finished someday. This giant sugarcane thing, for some reason we got a little road going up here, little boats. Then we have this little island over here. We have a little lighthouse, this random hut someone made, I don't know who, but yeah, that's basically that little thing. And as we keep going further, we have the city I like to call, or our country likes to call, Vladivostok. So it's based on the Russian city, a real life Russian city, and basically this city will be within the walls of this huge fort we have, and this is one of our proudest accomplishments. Nice fort here. And basically, we have not built the actual city inside, but it's supposed to resemble some Russian, Siberian-looking city. But yeah, so yeah, this is known as Vladivostok. We have some random bridges. This is underdeveloped currently, this little region, but we are currently working on it. And if you keep going up from here, you will eventually reach the world government. Now that brings us to our next country, and all the countries currently live on this giant continent, which I will show you later. But yeah, this brings us to our next country. This is my other brother's country, and one of my other cousins also lives here, but my brother's the king. So he currently has this odd looking Hello Neighbor looking mansion right here. I don't really know. There's a big creeper problem in his country too, as you can see with all like the destruction around. Like, yeah, it's kind of messed up. But he has a little boxing rink, some sheep stuff over there, farms. He has little huts here, asymmetrical looking hut. Yeah, this is where my cousin lives, my other cousin. I got a lot of cousins, guys. But yeah, he calls it the Iron Estate, it seems. Looks like there. But yeah, he lives here. Nothing too much. Just got like a little house over here. But yeah, that brings us to our harbor over here. And that's their little country. They basically live on this little island over here in the middle of the continent. And as we go up, this brings us to my youngest brother's residence. And this residence is currently... He was his own country at one point, but due to a conflict, which I'll elaborate in another video, but due to a conflict that arose, he basically got seized by me, and he's currently run as a territory by my country. But that brings us over here to my oldest cousin's. Sorry, I had to attend to a question. Yeah, this is my oldest cousin's little fort. I mean, pretty big fort we got here. This is the capital of his country. His country is pretty underdeveloped other than the capital, but he's working on it. So, yeah, you got this little nice fortified wall. And he controls all of this territory over here. And that brings us to I would say the end. There's a much more stuff I haven't shown yet, but currently that is what we got. And as I post more videos and updates, you'll see more things in detail. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this realm. This is like I started this like 2-3 years ago with my oldest cousin, and we basically we basically settled this ravine over here the first day and built it. We lived here for a while, and then we split off and started our own little kingdoms. And in the future, I'm hoping we can colonize outer places beyond the continent. And yeah, but that is what we got so far. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps us. And if you want to see the next videos coming up, please do that. And I'll catch you guys in a bit.